So over the years, I have played a lot of roguelikes and bullet hells and very similar games. I call them survivor games. You've got Vampire Survivors, Soulstone Survivors, Nordic Ashes. There's basically a plethora of these games out there. And the other day, I was hit up with an email to play one called Jotunnslayer, Hordes of Hel. And a massive thank you to Adriana for the email, because this didn't just include a key to play the demo, this also features full access to the game when it comes out. So it was access for both, and there is a demo currently available for the game. However, this is a new and updated demo that's going to be available from today when you're seeing this video, being the 14th of October. It's going to be available for a week, and it's part of the Steam Next Fest. And I've got to say, this is an incredible roguelike game. The map design is fantastic, the characters you control are incredible, and there's a lot to this game. It's not just jump in, get kills, survive a time limit, you're done. In the main menu alone, you've got virtues, and you don't just have virtues for your character, you have them for the different gods available in the game as well. So basically in the demo, I was able to play with the Berserk class, I was also able to play with the Seeress, and with a brand new character called the Revenant. And then as you're playing through, you will have gods that pop up every time you level up. You get to pick out of one of two gods. So say for an example, Loki and Thor pop up. You pick one of the two, then you can take either a skill move or a passive. And that happens every single time you level up, except for when you reach a certain level, you are going to be offered a subclass. So what you can do with the virtues is if you say pick one for Berserk, that upgrade is going to be for the Berserk class only. However, if you scroll through and you unlock some virtues for the gods, they are going to apply to every character you play with. So say you unlock health regen for a god as a virtue, that health regen will be available on every character you play with. And then you jump in the game on easy difficulty, you've got a 10-minute timer. And what I really like about this, besides the map design, which I'm not going to stop talking about, I absolutely love the map design in this. And I only got to play on one map. There will be more available when the game comes out, as well as characters and everything like that. But you jump into easy difficulty, and you are surviving for 10 minutes. You have different objectives that pop up. The one that keeps coming back up on easy difficulty is to collect 8 mushrooms. So you move around the map. These maps are not like an infinite space. You are in a limited space. It's quite big, but it's not like a massive map. You collect the 8 mushrooms for that objective. That's objective done. You get some gold. Then you're going to have a timer, say 1 minute 55 seconds. Then you'll have another objective come in. And these objectives aren't just simply go around and collect this, go around and collect that. You'll also get objectives popping up for things like defeating 2 lords. And lords are like big sort of elite enemies. They're going to chase you around with their different movesets. You take down one at a time, but you've got the other like trash mobs coming in at the same time. So you go around, you're leveling up, you're collecting gold, you're taking down elites and stuff through objectives. And then when you get to around 2 minutes left in the run, you are going to be told to summon the Bone Jotun. Now this is an absolutely gigantic boss. It does only have a few moves, but it can be incredibly dangerous. If it hits you, it's going to hit you like a fucking truck. But this thing pretty much wipes out most of the trash mobs. They will start spawning in a little bit further into your fight with the Bone Jotun. But this thing limits your movable area, like your playable area. It limits it even more. And it makes it so that you've got to be more strategic with your movement. You need to have a very solid build to take it down. It's not too bad in easy difficulty. But once you've completed that, you'll unlock normal. Normal is going to increase your timer, so you go up to a 15-minute run. You're going to have extra objectives to take on. The enemies are going to hit harder, so on and so forth. Once you're done with medium, I don't know if you unlock hard difficulty through that. For some reason, it didn't unlock for me, even though it said I survived it. But what I did unlock was a modifier, because you've got easy, normal, hard, insane as your difficulties. Then you have modifiers as well. You will get extra resources, so say for an example you're going to earn 10 gold, you'll get 13 instead with a 30% bonus for playing on normal over easy. But these modifiers are going to give you resource bonuses as well, because they are going to do things like there is a 5% chance upon killing an enemy that's going to basically stay alive for another 5 seconds, but you can't deal any damage to it. So these modifiers are going to increase your resource bonus, but they're also going to increase the risk. They're going to make it more challenging. And then you have your different characters. You've got different movesets and everything for them. Berserk is a melee character. The Seeress and Revenant are ranged. You've got their own sort of like upgrade trees through level ups, different skills and passives and stuff. And I think there's going to need to be a little bit of balancing before the game does release. It seems as though the characters, I'd say the game is quite easy. It seems as though the characters are a little bit more on the powerful side. But I mean, it does depend on your build as well. So I don't know, I might have got lucky with the skills. I might be experienced to the point where I can make good builds without even really thinking about it now. Because I have played these games lots and lots over the years. So I don't know if if for a new player, if the balancing would be a little bit off. But I think this game has so much potential. Just the way they've set it out, you've got all the different gods in there, you've got your virtues, you've got your modifiers. Not only that, when you're selecting a character, say you select Berserk for your run, you're going to have different armor sets that you can use, and you're going to have different weapons that you can start with. So there is a lot of replayability, even if it's just completing a run, using a different weapon, using different armor, using a different character class, trying a different difficulty, using different modifiers, so on and so forth. And unfortunately, because it was a demo, I didn't get to do too much experimenting with different builds and stuff, but I did get to try out some of the virtues. I basically improved my damage reduction for the Berserk class and my attack damage and stuff. And then in my last couple of runs of the game, I managed to use some of the virtues, like some of the unlocks, to get some extra health regen on the other character classes. And the virtues, the way they are unlocked is through the golden stuff that you will collect on your run. So completing objectives, there's going to be gold birds flying around every now and then that you can take down and get like 5 gold from. Some enemies are going to drop gold. And then as you're taking down the elites and stuff, and when you take down the bone Jotun, there's a chance of getting soul stones, and soul stones are like more of a premium currency. You've got like different tiers to the currency, and it's not just one simple level. You're not going to have like one base level of damage reduction, for an example, with a Berserk. You'll have like 5 different tiers. They get more and more expensive the more you unlock, but also your percentage for your damage reduction goes up. So there's a lot of depth to this game, and I wanted to bring it to your attention because I think this is a really well put together roguelike. I've had a lot of fun with this one. I think my favourite class, based on the demo that I got to play, was probably Berserk, just because he naturally comes with health regen. You can easily improve his attack damage. And I also like the moveset that he comes with, and he comes with Rage as well, which can improve all of your stats even further. I did like the 2 ranged ones. It's not that there was a bad character class that I played with, but I think Berserk was definitely my favourite. So again, as of today, October the 14th, you will be able to try out the Steam Next Fest demo, and it's available for a week. And the game is scheduled to release before the end of the year, so hopefully it is within the next month or so that I can get my hands on it and absolutely smash the Bone Jotun out of existence over and over again, because that boss is an absolute monster. So that was my first look at Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hel, a fantastic roguelike, so if you're interested, go and try out the demo and stuff. And what we are going to do is leave that video there. Again, a massive thank you to Adriana for hooking me up with the key, not just to play this demo, but also for the game when it comes out. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.